Hey, this is David Benjamin. Today I want to share with you how to breathe properly. I want to share with you the proper biomechanics or posture of breathing because when you breathe properly, your life and your health benefits in so many ways, and it's such a simple thing. Many people, and I'm a huge fan of superfoods and nutrition and health technology and all this stuff, but if you're not breathing properly and you're not properly hydrated, everything else that you're doing in your health and wellness journey is limited by the capacity to which you are properly oxygenated and properly hydrated because oxygenation and water or hydration, that's the flow of everything in your body from nutrients to removal of foreign contaminants and toxins, everything in between. So basically, the good things coming in, the bad things going out, the amount of oxygen and oxygenation you have throughout your body, as well as hydration, is what affects those scales. And if you want more good in and more bad out, you need to learn how to properly oxygenate. So that's why we're talking about this today. So first things first, and I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again. You need to be breathing through your nose. Noses are for breathing, mouths are for eating, okay? So you need to be breathing through your nose. And when you breathe through your nose, you are going to want to inhale to your diaphragm. So your diaphragm, for those of you who don't know, is like essentially your stomach or like this region down here, okay? So if you ever see a baby, for example, a newborn baby lay down in its crib and breathe, the baby's belly will, like if this is the baby, the belly will just, move up and down because the baby is breathing healthy, optimally, and naturally. So you want to breathe in through your nose and into your diaphragm. And in doing so, there are so many various benefits. So I'm going to read those benefits to you real quick. So number one, reduces the risk and exposure to foreign substances. So this could be toxins, pollutants, chemicals, as well as allergens. So if you have allergies and you're not breathing through your nose, that's going to affect your allergies and make them feel worse. The other thing is breathing through your nose actually humidifies air. So it actually, what I mean by that is it creates more humidity within the oxygen that you breathe, and then it's more easily assimilated into your body. So when you breathe through your mouth, the air or the oxygen is drier, and when you breathe through your nose, you're actually hydrating or humidifying that oxygen, and that is more easily and readily absorbed and available at a cellular level. So believe it or not, you actually humidify your air by breathing through your nose. It also increases blood flow and airflow to your arteries, veins, and nerves. And it does this by increasing oxygen and boosting nitric oxide. So nitric oxide is produced when you breathe through your nose, and that humidification and nitric oxide boosting benefit of breathing through your nose actually increases oxygen and blood flow, like once again, to your arteries, veins, nerves, to the ends of your fingers, to the ends of your toes, etc. So that's incredibly important. Breathing through your nose also slows down breathing, which is an important thing because many people breathe in a very unnatural manner. You want to breathe in a rhythmic manner that's very healthy. So people get caught in this fight or flight mentality where they're huffing and puffing and they're breathing through their mouth and then they're breathing into their chest. In order to breathe deeply through their nose, it's a constricted airway here, whereas this airway is less constricted. So constricting that airway actually slows down your breathing, which calms your nervous system and reduces the state of stress and or that fight or flight response that your body has, which allows you to be in more of a parasympathetic state of your nervous system, which is incredibly important. So it does that. It also increases your lung capacity by allowing your lung capacity to essentially just be healthier and to have like more capacity to expand, to contract and expand. It also strengthens the diaphragm. It lowers your risk of allergies because you're actually inhaling less allergies overall. It benefits the immune system. It's also beneficial for reducing, coughing and just the corrosiveness of what you can inhale through your mouth. It is beneficial for reducing your risk of, it does reduce snoring completely. Like if you're breathing just through your nose, you're not going to be snoring because your snoring comes from your mouth. And that also is a tangent to sleep apnea. So if you have sleep apnea, breathing through your nose is beneficial as well. And it also supports the correct formation of your teeth and mouth and jawline in general. So just a quick recap. You want to breathe through your nose into your diaphragm, right? So if I'm turning sideways, into your nose, and then your diaphragm right here, this needs to expand that expansion and contraction needs to occur, and it needs to happen through your nose. You're humidifying the air, you're adding nitric oxide, you're reducing contaminants and chemicals and allergens and things like that. And then this breathing allows for a calmer, more rhythmic pattern, improves your sleep quality. It also lowers blood pressure. So if that's not enough reason to breathe through your nose, I don't know what is. So you want to be breathing through your nose. So how do you breathe through your nose? Very simple. Close your mouth, make sure your lips are sealed, and breathe through your nose. If your nose is blocked, obviously, blow your nose, do a neti pot, something that helps to remove that mucus, and that will help you to breathe more clearly through your nose, and just keep your nasal pathway open to the best of your ability and breathe through your nose as much as you can. There's also a little tool that I recommend and that I use. It's a little silicone nasal separator. And it essentially widens your nose so that when you sleep, you put this in your nose and your nose widens and you have more, it makes it easier to breathe through your nose. So it makes it more natural. When I go to sleep, I do wear that because it allows me to breathe easier through my nose. And I can tell my sleep quality is better when I wake up. I will say though that especially in the wintertime now when the air gets more dry, my mouth feels dry when I wake up. So I'm sure I'm still breathing through my mouth when I'm sleeping. So you can also tape your mouth shut and put this thing in your nose to widen your nose. So I will link all that information out below. I did an article on this on Healthy Well Free that explains it all in detail. But if you want to go from a mouth breather to a nose breather, the benefits are vast and it's totally worth it and it makes so much sense and it's such a simple thing. I share this information because it's important. I don't sell any nose or oxygen, whatever filters or anything like that. So this is just really important to me, and it's important to properly hydrate and oxygenate, and this is the oxygenation portion of your body. So hopefully this was valuable and useful to you. I hope that you begin to entrain your body, your health, and your nervous system to breathe through your nose to receive those benefits in your cardiovascular system, your immune system, your allergies. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So just start breathing through your nose today, and the benefits are totally worth it. I'll link up more information below with the little nose contraption and things that will make it easier for you to transition and to breathe through your nose while you're sleeping and sort of more unconscious with your breathing pattern. So I hope this was helpful. This is David Benjamin once again from Healthy Well Free. Please like, favorite, comment, and share this video below. Leave your comments below. Ask any questions you have. More than happy to answer any questions. I do a lot of different breath and oxygenation practices in my life. So whether it's like breathing, breath work or breath work technology or nutritionally supporting my hemoglobin and red blood cells to better transport oxygen throughout my body, it's all very important to me. So if you have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of the day. Bye.